What's up guys, Papa Eagles back in Nest, and welcome back to another Stormbound video. So in today's Stormbound video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a spicy little deck. So I actually got some comments from some people that were saying like, well, I don't really know how to make a deck. And then you know what I replied? Well, I do it about every week in my custom deck series, so why not show everybody how to make a decent old deck. Now before we start this video, here is my ID so you can join all of these awesome people who have already joined the list. Just to give a few shoutouts, we got Boy Dope down there at the bottom, Foxfire Mystic, Steel Wolf Fan, and last shoutout is Clawn Mine because he's my best bud. Anyways, let's get started. So here, I've decided to make a swarm deck. Now, I made this swarm deck actually last recording session, except that one didn't really work out so well. Meaning that it kind of stopped midway, and speaking of that, I'm going to move the mouse off the recording. Anyways, enough of semantics. Now, let's get down to the actual strategy of this. So, in every faction in Stormbound, or Kingdom as some people call them, there are two types of troops. Now, in the Swarm faction, the two types of troops available for your disposal are Swarm troops, known as Satyrs, and Undead Legion troops, known as weird dudes with bones on their head. The undead, if you didn't notice. But anyways, so each of these types of troops has their different strategy to use in battle. Now, the Swarm Satyr side of this kingdom, they rely on a lot of spammy sort of units. Not spammy, that makes it sound a little bit cheesy. It's not cheesy. They rely on taking up these spots on the field quickly. You know, like just swarming the entire field with satyrs, spawning lots of troops quickly, and then you can also bank off that with cards like Pan Heralds and Stormcallers, so they gain even more strength. Speaking of which, can I upgrade these? Well, I could, but no, we won't do that right now. Anyways, so basically what our strategy is going to be, we're just going to go in there, spawn tons of satyrs, and then buff them up. So, sounds pretty good, but a deck would not be complete without neutral cards. Now, neutral cards, they are used as basically filler, except in the case of a Knight's deck, which in that case, whoever uses a Knight's deck, you are a scumbag. I'm just kidding. I actually like Knight's decks, but I don't find success with them, so I blame everybody else who uses them. You know how that works? Hypocrisy. It's a wonderful philosophy, I guess. That's not important anyway, semantics. So, basically our strategy here, overwhelm the enemy with lots of tiny goat dudes. Let's get right into it. Alright, so we're going to be loading in here on a spicy little map. So, starting off, we can do Shady Ghoul or Gift Recruits. So we're going to start with Shady Ghoul. Now, the interesting thing about Shady Ghoul is that it actually works with both parts of the Swarm deck. It's got the Undead form where it runs 2 and does some direct base damage. Then it also spawns a Satyr by spawning on a bordering platform, so that can actually double as kind of both. But anyways, I love the Shady Ghoul. In any Swarm deck, I think it has a place. Unless you're crazy or something and don't put it in. In that case, wait, no. I was trying to think of something witty to say, but it escaped my mind. Anyways, he's going to go ahead and spawn some overchargers. They're going to hit our base for 1 damage. Looks like they're only level 1 though, so maybe the rest of his deck is kind of low level as well. It's too early to tell. We're going to replace Broken Truce. I don't think I'll be using that on anything at this moment. We're going to spawn Westwind Sailors to just straight up take out those overchargers. We don't want any of their business. That's the most effective use of our mana. So, oh, I forgot. Etiquette. You got to give him a wave. And then also, I just combo the wave with a handshake because you can't handshake after the match is over, which kind of makes no sense. You know, like a good game, sir, gentlemen. But, you know, it doesn't really work out because you kind of lose connection with your opponent after that happens. Oh, Needle Blast. Okay, so he just shot us in the face with a couple of needles. And guess what? He didn't even wave back. What kind of rude etiquette is this? Jeez, parents, you got to teach your kids some of this stuff. Anyways, we're going to spawn that Moonlit Aerie back there. And we're going to teach him some etiquette with gifted recruits. Those guys know all about discipline. They're knights. Okay, we'll see what Mr. Matthews does this time. Anyways, that's also why the Shady Ghoul is beast, because as you saw, he got hit by the Needle Blast full force, but then ended up spawning the Satyr next to him, so essentially, he actually spawned more enemies for our opponent. So, works out really well. Anyways, we'll see what he does, because he just got rid of his direct damage spell. So, basically, what I would do in this situation, spawn like gifted recruits or green prototypes over here on these two left columns, and then Fel Flares in front. Okay, Destructobots work out. Let's see if they'll break even. No, they don't! Oh, that's another thing. Just a good tip for battles. In the event that you are trying to go laterally, like along your baseline, basically the best thing to do, if you don't have any direct damage spells, is to try to look for troops that will break even with each other. And if you don't understand what I mean by break even, it's that you'll try to spawn the number of troops that will exactly equal the number of your opponent's troops that you're trying to kill. So basically what will end up happening is that you will I'm losing my words. Basically what will end up happening is that that space will just become empty, and so you can spawn another one and move along the line a little bit more effectively. That's just a little tidbit. Now we're going to spawn a single swarm caller just to completely get rid of that guy's effect. Now what we're going to do now, we're just going to spawn a Doppelbock up there. I think Doppelbock, because they're called Doppelbock, so Doppelbock? Yeah, I don't know, it's not important. Anyways, just to stop his construct from moving forward. So now he's still stuck in the back line. But now what we can do, we can actually combo a Dreadfawns plus Moonlit AoE next turn, because there's not much he can do unless he pulls out that Needle Blast again and then just shoots us in the face with some more sewing utensils. Anyways, let's hope that doesn't happen. We're going to try to give him another gentlemanly handshake. And if he doesn't respond, I will take it as the rich people slap where they take off their glove and backhand you with it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, literally look up any fancy people movie. Anyways, that's semantics. So we're going to use that Moonlit AoE effectively. They'll just jump right back up. Sorry, Ozone Purifiers. You guys are kind of lost on me. I don't know where to use them. Not even going to lie. Okay, we're going to spawn Dreadfawns right there. That's going to take up all our mana for the turn. And we're going to go to bed happily. But will he go to bed happily? Maybe not, because he's only got some finite loopers on the field. Nothing else. If he continues to do nothing, we're actually going to spawn some Pan Heralds and give some buffs to our satyrs out on the field. So, let's see what happens. Okay, so I didn't have to wait long. Actually, he spawned Blue Cell Raiders to go and beat up my Moonlit AoE, my Sacred Temple. Ah, you're gonna pay for that, buddy. You're gonna pay dearly. Oh, and he's also just gonna give my base a punch in the face. Okay. Well, this guy is kind of rude, you know. Don't you guys think that I should give him some secret sauce? What I mean by that is, don't you think I should beat him up? But, you know, I don't know, that might have been lost on literally everybody I was talking to, because nobody says secret sauce. I mean, what? Okay, we're just going to spawn Parent Heralds. They'll give some buffs. Then we're going to follow up with some Doppelbocks. They will basically stuff those finite loopers. Well, not really. Anyways, he's got quite a bit of issues right now. As I was talking about, you can see how the swarm troops have kind of just spread out over the map, like bleh, like kind of like if you pour water on the floor. It just goes everywhere. That's basically the entire purpose of this type of deck. So you spawn overchargers to hit us for some more direct damage. And a chaotic pupil. So the... Oh! 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so he is more competent than I expected, which... that is a fatal flaw. I underestimated my opponent, which I can't believe I did that again. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, again, I accidentally did that earlier today. So we're going to replace Broken Truce. We can't afford to get rid of any more health voluntarily. Basically what we're going to do, we're just going to spread out. We're just going to veg out all over his land, okay? Like, look at this. We're just going to... like, nothing he can do. Nothing. Okay, now the reason I did that instead of pushing his front base is because of those finite loopers. So basically what he can do, Okay, this wasn't perfect, but what you can do now, you can just push along the right column without having to deal with anything, which is kind of what I didn't want, but he kind of got through anyways. But if we make it past this turn, I have, oh, Flaming Stream, interesting card. I think that card is so sick, dude. Like, look at that, he just melted all my dudes. Melt. Anyways, but we have too many satyrs for him to take care of. That Flaming Stream took out half of his mana supply. Yes, it did. Super cool visual. If this hits me. Oh my, it actually did. It actually targeted my base. What are the odds of that? I mean, that always happened for me. So I'm happy that it ends up like that. But seriously, come on. There has to be some pre-bias towards that. But anyways, we're just going to give him no chance to get back. I know that's a little bit cheesy of us, but I don't feel bad anymore. Swarm Callers. Okay. Let's see what he does. He just got rid of his direct damage spell, and I don't think he has anything else to use. So with any luck, this should be au revoir. Let's give him one more handshake. If he accepts my bony handshake... He just conceded without even doing the bony handshake. That's like holding up a white flag and then not giving your sword to the opposing general. Now, that's kind of an obscure reference because, like, nobody fights with swords anymore. But that's what you used to do. Anyways, I'm about to sneeze. Hang on. Okay. Instead of sneezing, I just inhaled my spit. Now, that's pretty gross, but that's what happened. I gotta be honest. Oh, there's an opportunity here. Trey Farlow, fight me. Fight me, Trey. Oh, yeah, that's right. We got into a battle with Trey Farlow. So, let's see what Trey Farlow does. Let's give him a wave. Yes! Yes, he is part of the flock. He waves. Let's see if he responds with the handshake. Come on, dude. Give me the handshake. Okay, Restless Goats. Ooh. Yes. See, look, this. If you guys watch my videos and you're not on my friends list, give me waves. Give me waves in the matches, and I will wave back. It's proper etiquette. Okay, so we kind of got a little rocky start here. What we're going to do, we're just going to spawn... We're going to spawn a Moonlit Aerie. Now, it's a little bit risky. We didn't get much. But, well, this video went from how to make a deck to how to fight your fans. Now, that doesn't seem like a good business model, now does it? But anyways, well played. Okay, that is amazing. I gotta give him some claps for that. Okay. Oh my gosh, did we just lose? Oh! Okay, that feels bad. That feels really bad. Well, Mr. Farlow, you are better than I am. Because I was stupid. Oh my gosh. Ah, no! Are you kidding me? Well, that's the... I'm actually dying. I'm actually dying. Oh my god. Alright, he let me live. I can't believe... Okay, I got a plan. Alright. I'm not gonna kill him. That'll just be mean. Okay, I need to give him... Okay. If you don't know what I'm planning, I want him to do exactly 1 damage to my base. Exactly 1. So then I can end up defeating myself. Now, that sounds really weird. But it's just sign respect for this dude. Oh! Wait. 7? Oh! Okay. Alright. Don't worry about it, Trey Farlow. You are a beast. I forgot your YouTube username, but that doesn't matter. I'm sure I did a custom deck for you at one point or another, but that is hilarious. Okay, that's going to wrap it up for this video, guys. Oh, he challenged me again. I'm going to have to cancel that, though. Anyways, that's going to wrap it up for this video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like. It'll be cool if you could leave a comment. It'll be super if you'd subscribe. Also, give Trey Farlow some love in the comments. See you guys next time. Ooh, HQ's here. Yeah, I definitely got